Hi everyone, I'm gonna go over two different kind of questions using multiples and factors over here. So this question states that light A flashes every 8 seconds and light B flashes every 20 seconds. Both lights flash at the same time. Work out how long it will take for both lights to flash at the same time again. So for this kind of question, there's a couple of ways you can do it. So I'm going to start off with method 1. And this is listing the multiples. So just go light A, then light B. Just list out after how many seconds. So this is every 8. So then 16, 24. So it's going up in 8s. So I'm just going up in the 8 times table for a certain number of times and so on. And light B will be 20, 40, and oops, let's try that again. There we go, 40 seconds. I'm going to stop there because the question says work out how long it'll take for both lights to come on again. So after a time of 40 seconds, they will flash again. And that's all there is to this particular question. Another way of doing it is we are actually finding since we are looking at the next time they'll flash again, what we're doing is we are finding the lowest common multiple, or the LCM, of 8 and 20. And you can do it this listing way. Another way you could do is you could use the table method to find the LCM of 8 and 20. So 8 and 20, you just use prime factors. So I've got 2 over here, so that'll divide that to 4 and 10, and again 2, and that'll become 2 and 5, and then 2 again, and that'll become 1 and 5, and then 5. That'll reduce it to 1 and 1. So basically I'll multiply these numbers together. So LCM of 8 and 20 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, which is 40. Okay, and that's this question done. Let's have a look at another one. Here I've got two letters. A is equal to 2 squared times 3 times 5 squared. B is equal to 2 cubed times 3 squared times 7. It's asking you to write the highest common factor of A and B. So the way I do this is, a lot of people would go and work out the number and then what this represents. I'm gonna write this number not in index form but just normally. So 2 squared becomes 2 times 2. A becomes 3, well 3 is 3, and 5 squared becomes 5 times 5. Same with B. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. So it's not as powers. I've left too much of a gap, so I'm going to shift this up. Okay, now to find, because there's two numbers, in order to find the highest common factor, I'm looking for pairs, not within the same list, but in different lists. So this two, one second, let me just sort that out. This 2 pairs up with this 2, so I'll write it down once. It doesn't have to be aligned as well, so as we'll see later on, this 2 pairs up with this 2. So I'll write it down once. I won't write it down twice, just once. This 3 pairs up with this 3. Write it down once. There's no more pairs. So the numbers that do not have any pairs, I'm going to circle them. So that's the 5. That's the 5. That 2 over here. This 3 does not have a pair. This 7 does not have a pair. The highest common factor is going to be 2 times 2, which is 4, times 3, which is 12. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's your highest common factor, 12. To find the lowest common multiple, I'm going to take my highest common factor and I'm going to multiply by the circle numbers which have not been used. So 2 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 7. So my highest common factor was 12. And then 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 5 is 150, and that times 7, 150 times 7, 1050. And I'm going to multiply that by 12. And that is 12,600. And that's that. Okay, thank you for watching.